Utility of journal. Number 1. A primary book of original entry. As the first recording of a transaction is done in the journal, therefore it is called book of original entry or prime entry. All transactions are first recorded in journal and then posted to different ledger accounts. So journal is the book of original entry or prime entry, because first of all the transactions are recorded in journal, and from journal the transactions will be recorded in the ledger. Second, a fundamental book in line with the double entry bookkeeping. After determining the particular account to be debited and credited, each transaction is separately recorded. If we do not open journal in an enterprise, chances of maintaining books of accounts as per the principle of double entry system are remote. So as soon as the debit aspect and the credit aspect of the transaction has been determined, that which account will be debited and which account will be credited, the entry is passed in accordance to the double entry system of account of bookkeeping. It's clear? And if journal is not prepared by the business enterprise, then chances of maintaining books of accounts is remote, is not possible. Then third, transactions in chronological order. The transactions in the journal are recorded in chronological order, so any transaction can be located easily. The chances of omitting any transaction in the books of accounts are less, because each and every transaction is recorded date wise. So all the transactions are recorded as soon as they occur in the journal. So there are less chances of omitting any transaction to be recorded. Then fourth is complete information about business transactions. Each transaction is followed with brief explanation in the form of narration, so each entry is easily understandable. For each and every transaction that is recorded in the journal, the reason for the journal entry is mentioned below the journal entry as a narration. Therefore, everything is clearly explained and understandable by the help of journal. Then a classification of each transaction becomes easier. All transactions are recorded in journal as and when they occur in accordance of the vouchers. So there is clear transparency. The entries that have been passed in the journal are supported by vouchers, which are further supported by source documents, your cash memos, bills, and so on. Therefore, everything that is being recorded is properly classified and the transaction becomes easier. Provides complete detail of transaction. Each transaction facilitates ledger posting of transaction. Since journal records every transaction in the form of debit and credit, so they can be easily posted into ledger without committing any mistake. The debit entries are there, the credit entries are there, so easily the debit aspect will be debited to the ledger account, the relevant ledger account, and the credit aspect will be credited to the relevant ledger account, and thus the preparation of ledger also becomes easy. Then cross-checking of ledger account. Journal facilitates cross-checking of ledger accounts in case of disagreement of trial balance. It also facilitates audit clerk to check the ledger accounts from the journal. So by help of journal, the ledger accounts can be checked. If there is any disagreement of debit and credit side in the trial balance, the audit clerks will easily find out, do the verification of the journal and the ledger, and find the entries which have been, the errors which have been committed, because of which the trial balance is not agreed. Then helps in division of labor. In large business, journal is subdivided into more than one. This subdivision helps to record one type of transaction in that book. For example, sales book records all credit sales, purchase books records credit purchase. These sub journals are handled and controlled by different and separate persons. So in big business houses, journal is subdivided into more than one book of account, and each and every book is maintained for a special purpose. For example, sales book to record credit sales, purchase book to record credit purchases, and your cash book to record cash transactions, and so on. And for handling these subsidiary books, there are separate persons, specialized persons. In such cases, naturally the persons acquires expertise which helps the enterprise to achieve its common goal efficiently and effectively. 10th, ensures arithmetical accuracy. In journal, total of the debit column and the credit column should match and agree. Disagreement is a quick indication of commitment of some errors, which can be easily detected and rectified. So in journal also, the debit and the credit column should be equal, and if there is any if they are not equal, means some mistake has been created, and easily the mistake can be rectified on spot, on that particular day only. Then limitations of journal. Number 1, bulky and voluminous. As all business transactions are recorded in journal, therefore it becomes bulky and voluminous and becomes difficult to handle it easily. So in big business houses where the number of transactions are more, in that case the journal becomes a bulky material and a voluminous book. Many volumes of journal are prepared. Number 2, these volumes, may it be manual book writing or may it be computerized book writing, but the journal will be presented in voluminous form. Many volumes will be there. Number 2, information in scattered form. All information is recorded on daily basis and scattered form. Hence, it is very difficult to locate a particular transaction unless one remembers the date of occurrence of that transaction. So, as on day-to-day basis the transactions are recorded, one has to remember the date. If by chance a person forgets, then he will not be able to determine a particular transaction that occurred on a particular date. Then time consuming. Posting of transactions from journal to ledger account is a time consuming act because every time one has to post the transaction in different ledger accounts. When the posting is done, that is writing the transaction in the ledger, At that time, preparation of ledger from the journal becomes a time consuming process, because every time a new page is to be opened to post a particular entry in the ledger. Then lack of internal control. Unlike other books of account of original entry such as cash book, journal does not facilitate the internal control, because in journal on transactions are recorded in chronological order. However, subsidiary books and cash book gives a clear picture of a special type of transactions recorded therein. So internal control is not possible by journal, because in journal the transactions are recorded in chronological order. The internal control is possible only by either the ledger or by the subsidiary books, where only specific type of transactions are recorded. So if a person wants to know that what is the total sales of the organization, and so cash book will tell the figure of cash sales, and the your sales book will tell the figure of of your credit sales. Both will be added and the total sales will be told. Do not reveal cash balance. If all the transactions are recorded in journal, cash balance can be known on daily basis only when cash transactions are posted into cash account in the ledger. So it is difficult affair to know cash balance on daily basis by just preparing journal. Alternatively, cash book is maintained and all cash transactions are directly recorded in it, and cash balance can be ascertained on daily basis. From a journal, if we want to know that what is the cash balance today, we can't find it out. This is the reason why the cash book is maintained or a cash account is prepared in the ledger. Over there, the transactions will be posted on daily basis, and on daily basis the cash balance will be calculated. So from the cash book or the ledger account, which is meant for ledger account opened for cash transaction, that is the cash account, will give this information, but the journal will not provide this information. Sixth, journal is no substitute of ledger. Though all the transactions of the business entity are recorded in the journal, but account-wise detail cannot be ascertained unless all the journal entries are posted into ledger. Thus, journal fails to provide the required information as on prompt basis. So account wise information cannot be obtained from journal. It is obtained from ledger only. So your journal is no substitute of ledger.